Well, good noon, everybody. James here, and I just got done doing a little afternoon hunt at my friend's house. We were there this morning and then went inside and talked to him and hung out for a little bit, and it got later in the morning and I went back out by myself and I ended up getting one. Even in the wind and all the conditions and such, they still seem to be out, and we've just been going over there because they've been causing problems again, being nuisance and causing damage to the vehicles of my friends and the neighbors that lives there. And today I actually brought a different rifle that I've never shown on the channel before. One of my competition 22 LR rifles, which is the Ruger Precision. Alright everybody, well, even out in the wind and around noon, they are still out. And I just shot one with my Ruger Precision 22 LR using the Winchester ammo. It was about a 20-25 yard shot, and he just fell over here. He was kicking around. Let's go over there and find him. This is a big old squirrel. Jeez. That thing is huge. Make sure he's dead. Holy cow. Well, those Winchester guys don't disappoint. Holy crap. Man, and he was still flopping around. Luckily he's done for the day, but whew. I took it to a match after I shot with my Ruger 1022, and the bolt action Ruger Precision didn't do so hot. I bought it literally out of the box and mounted the Discovery scope that you guys seen the review on the channel, and went to my local store and bought some CCI standard velocity and just went to the match. So I got the scope zeroed pretty close before I went, obviously, and then shot, and I didn't take all the time that I should have taken to see what was actually happening. So the scores were not great with that rifle, obviously, during competition. Not that it can't shoot well, it was just because I didn't have the time to figure out exactly when the barrel got fouled out with that ammo that I was shooting. And not that it can't shoot it well. A lot of people can shoot this Ruger American Precision very well with the CCI standard velocity 40 grain lead round nose, but for some reason it just didn't like it that day at 50 yards. So my scores were nowhere near as close to my Ruger 1022 semi-automatic rifle. I don't know what it is, but my 1022, like I tell you guys, is in a league of its own. It is super accurate, you know, and the scores that I shared about the Ruger 1022 carbine, you know, are just phenomenal and could not even come close to this rifle's performance. And what happened was, during my whole, you know, shooting that day, which I went to the state tournament and I placed 4th because nobody else showed up, but point is, if you see my scores, the scores started increasing, and what happened was I started noticing that the barrel was getting dirty, so I started cleaning it every card on that 6-card match that day at the tournament, the state tournament, and it didn't even break, I think, 1600 or something like that. It was super low. So there was no comparison to the Ruger 1022 in the scoring. Other than that, you know, I haven't shot the competitions in a while, and they're pretty much over for the season right now, for me anyway. I think they have one last match in the state of Indiana, and it's like a 2-hour drive there and a 2-hour drive back, and I don't plan on going. So anyway, that's what this gun is doing. And again, it wasn't, for some reason, it didn't want to do it very good. And then I started seeing the bullets being thrown out of the barrel. Literally, I watched them fly and just lob, and nowhere near the place I actually aimed on target with that gun. So, but anyways, long story short, I just re-sighted in and seen how well it shot at about 30 yards with the Winchester 5.55 pack bulk ammo, because that's what I hunt with, and it does very well. And I turn around and put the Banshee scope from the bullpup on to this rifle, and the scope is great. I can't stress enough how awesome that scope is. But yeah, just a little story behind it, and this rifle again is pretty good for the squirrel woods in my opinion. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Nothing fancy. Thanks for watching as always. See you on the next one.